So, have you ever wondered what would happen when the artificial intelligence stop asking for permission and it start making its own decision? And you would have heard the word multi-system, multi-agent system, which actually can achieve that. And it seems like Manus AI, a startup based out of China, just came up with this website where they are claiming that they have multi-agent system for the various use cases which you can see on their website. You can go to manus.im, and if you scroll it down, you can see the use cases, various use cases, right? So if you just click on any of them, so for example, if I just click on this one, which is going to just do the Tesla stock analysis and provide us an investment insight, you can see it starts from here, right? So it is basically asking for Tesla stock analysis and what should be the strategy for that. Now you can see it's keep asking question and it's keep getting a responses, and whatever the responses it's getting, it's just keep taking a further actions on that. So it is not only, going to the data sources, but it is collecting a data, cleaning that up whenever it is required to create a coding and code related stuff. It's doing all those kind of stuff. You can see all these things, right? You can see in action, right, how it is actually progressing, right? So if you just see here, it's collect the data, right? And then you can see I've created a detailed plan for the Tesla stock analysis. So basically it's just strategize how it's going to do that. Then it's gathering the Tesla company overview information, right? The market analysis or market trend, whatever is needed for that, it's keep doing it. Wherever the Python code is required, it's doing that. If it, you can see I have completed the financial data collection and analysis of Tesla. Here is what I have gathered. You can see what all kind of data it's gathered: revenue analysis, profit metrics, balance sheet, cash flow analysis, R&D, blah, blah, blah. And then it's created, the evaluate market sentiment as well for Tesla, data visualization and everything. And if you just see the summary, you can just go through this entire stuff. And if at the end, you will find this Tesla stock analysis dashboard. And if you just click on that, sorry, so you can see the executive summary, which is very good, right? So you have done nothing and everything is being system which Manus AI has put together behind this use case, right? So this is really awesome. So there are a lot of categories under which they have a lot of use cases. All you need to do is just go to their website and click on them and just run them and see how the things are happening automatically in an autonomous way. Okay, so this is for the Tesla. The another thing which is quite interesting for me, it is showing that, okay, now we can build a multi-agent system which can compete in a Kaggle competition. And we all know that it's a data science-based competition happen on the Kaggle platform, and we all are aware of that, right? So now here you can see what it is doing. It is trying to just enter into the Kaggle house price prediction competition and create a competitive solution, right? So it is going to just do all those things. So first it is going to access the Kaggle house data, it's taking out the data, various data form, right? And if you just go through, it's just explaining each and every step, how, the features are being selected, how the data is being cleaned up, how the model is being selected. And once it is having a selected model, then it is trying to execute to increase the accuracy of the model as well. You can see here is where we stand. If you just, you can just go through with that, what kind of data set and everything. And at the end, in the previous use case, we got that executive summary, and the similar way we just got at the end submission summary, right? You can see on the right, data set, model use, submission files. This is what we need to do for the Kaggle competition and the recommendation. That is really awesome. You can just walk it through and just you can understand. And this is actually helping a lot, for me to just pave the path or the strategy in my mind if I want to create a multi-agent system to sort out or solve any problem which I am facing almost on a daily basis. And I need a help from the AI tools. The next one is very, very interesting, and I really love that. I wanted to create a web page, an interactive web page that can help me to learn the transformer architecture. If you don't know what is a transformer, let's see. In the HTML page, because this is what we are doing. This is what we are asking, the Manus AI multi-agent system to create interactive web pages so that I can understand and learn the transformer. So now you can see it's asking the question, the very first question, design an interactive web page that explains the transformer architecture with clear visual. So this is the main question from where it gets started, and it's just keep doing that step by step. You can see all the steps based on the progress it is making. And at the end, and there are proper reasoning which says that it's a very good reasoning model behind it. And once it is done, then you can click on view and you can see this is the web page. This is completely interactive. You can click on a start learning and you can just get to the attention mechanism here. If you just see at the banner, all these links are working. So if you just go back to the attention, we can understand what is attention, right? And if we just go back to the home, we can see what is the transformer type of neural network architecture that revolutionized the field of natural language processing and beyond, right? But at the end, we have all these kind of thing. Attention, if you just scroll it down at the end, you will find that it will take you to the next topic, which is multi-head, and then traditional encoding and the full architecture as well. We can type, right? It's really awesome. We haven't done anything, and everything is being done by the multi-agent system, which Manus AI had put together behind those use cases. The another one is a very, very interesting one for the HR folks. What they have done, they have just created this multi-agent system where they are actually scrutinizing, or they are just, analyzing all the resume which they get for, any opportunity. And they have just taken a case for the reinforcement learning algorithm engineers, and they got 20 resume, and we can see, how it is able to just analyze, and eventually it is giving us this CSV or this Excel sheet where we can see all the information regarding those resume. And at the end, it's added 3 columns which says that, okay, the expertise level, the reinforcement learning expertise score, which is going to help. The higher the score is, means like it is the more appropriate resume for us. And then we can see the executive notes as well, and the evaluation summary as well, right? So that is really, really awesome, and that is really helpful, right? The last use case is, though this is not something which I have very knowledge about it, but probably the person who are interested in this, just creating a script writing tools for the video production and narrative design. And this also looks good, but this is not my area where I can just figure out the things, whether it is just doing the magic or not, right? But looks promising. Probably the person who is more involved in this, they will be evaluating them and how the things. If you just go back to this galleries, right? This is really awesome stock pattern mature, right? We can run that and we can see what it is doing, right? It's really awesome, right? Generate chart. We are not doing anything, right? It is just being done by the system which is behind all those use cases. This looks good. I don't know, but in my opinion, these kind of thing, if you just see how the things are happening, on the front end, you can understand how the things are approaching, and the same kind of approach you can just take it to build your system. I don't know what is the future for Manus AI, what they're gonna do, how they are going to just make these publicly available. Because I have requested for the invitation code so that I can just do some hands-on on that. But so far, it looks promising based on the limited access I have. And I would like everybody to just start using that and run them and see, what kind of, what kind of feature and the capability they are going to provide us in the near future. So I am really hopeful that they are going to really do something magical, which we are waiting for. But in the meantime, when I just looked at it, I also get a lot of information and insight, like, how should I design my own multi-agent system? Because based on, how it is evaluating, I think this is really, really very informative, and this is really very learning experience for me to understand how I need to, use these large language models more intelligently, right? So that's it from my side. This looks this looks very good, and I would suggest and urge everybody, just go through this Manus.in website and just play with that, and if possible, then request for the invitation code. So if you are lucky and if you get that, probably you can start doing some hands-on activity to understand the actual capability of these Manus AI, because right now we can't do much except the fact that we can just run on those use cases which they are providing us to run, right? So it looks very good, and as always, this is what I want to cover in this video, and stay tuned for my next video once I get access to run something by myself on this, to just evaluate the actual power of Manus AI which they are claiming to have. So stay healthy, keep learning a new thing, and be curious.